Talking shit.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Time to beat some ass.
On a team from the Big 12, the Ole Miss Rebels.
This is why I'm the father.
Joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David
in a long time.
University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer.
A very long time.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out and get a few positive plays first.
We destroyed that damn thing.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long... Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Got a man. It's Watkins. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Simmons. Got his man quickly. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick.
Challenge it, man. It's not a fumble.
Get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by the defense.
You want to challenge it?
Gives it on the option. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add
I've been telling you it's not a fumble.
You might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Got some room in into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. A quick strike.
He missed.
Just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15.
It is there.
And the Rebels with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Lacey. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving it.
Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, he
and
dropped
that
it.
ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Wow.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not
crazy.
force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's got his man. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line.
He gets these, bro.
Yeah, fans
Here's the
cashing in
first
on
one.
that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll set up to throw. Under fire. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Saunders. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Serious,
Fires into traffic, picked off. And a big return after the INT.
Go with the bullshit.
This possession.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Steps away to find some room. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, it's White. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Oh, him.
At the 35, he's open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7.
What's up?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Lets it fly.
How the fuck did you get beat?
Makes a grab for a big play. It's a running room. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looking for the score, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
They want to throw it. Nice catch for the 2-point conversion. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. He finds enough room to get up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
I hate this quarterback.
And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Lacey. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Too damn good. What to do? Stand back there.
Not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
They're behind him.
Quick step and go. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Still
and the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Best coverage. Beat off the who is the receiver?
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Saunders. Hits him with a stiff arm. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a
This is
return.
fucking defense, man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw at Simmons. Here comes the heat.
Oh my God, how is it not a sack?
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback
That's a
down to
fumble.
the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him.
Good shit,
Got his
man.
man downfield. Breaks into the open.
He's standing right there.
Got it to the 44-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They'll leave it with him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
Oh, man,
Snagged in
right
the middle.
there.
Watkins. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200
Right in the
yards
passing
already,
lane, bro.
heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball
Get to
pop
the
out,
fucking quarterback,
fall to the
man.
ground.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Release to the back. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown.
Where the fuck are you going?
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time, I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him.
They're playing
He does
it
the
flat.
rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls Fire complete.
Fucking lock, right?
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Saunders. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Fires to the big fella. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Stanford. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Simmons. This time it's complete.
Oh, like you're over there, right? That's your thing.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
You're fucking wrong.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
All
Got
day
it
to
in the
throw.
middle. It's Lacey. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Unleashes to the end zone.
The ball off.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Absolute shank. Missed it.
That's hard.
Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Not
74, come on, bro. Can't move him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be.
What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He goes down after the short return.
It's the second time you just did that.
Get the football back.
The second fucking time.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. Man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over.
That's crazy, bro. You're doing bullshit.
Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you
Defense
go
can't
into the
get no
half and
pressure,
you're down,
can't
like that
guard
speech is
nobody.
usually pretty fiery.
crazy.
A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Pick the ball off, man.
It's Lacey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Showing the arm straight down the left side.
Still call.
Ball's in the deep ball. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Creates a little room. Makes one man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The offense changing the play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open
Safety down there, still.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game.
Fucking man coverage still gets over there.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
Get him, bro.
Oh, my God. I'm going to try to be the more...
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down
Oh,
he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Pressure coming.
Thank you, man. Fuck.
Intercepted. Big play.
Get the fucking ball off.
He's at the 50. The 30. Past
Yeah,
the
like
20.
fucking 7 picks on there.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Fucking one man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Throws to the wideout.
Pick the ball
and the
up.
defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he was looking for his main man. He wanted to focus in on him. He wanted to force feed him the football. Nice job by the defense. Great coverage. Great job knocking the ball away.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The short hand, it's Lacey. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously
the
trailing,
ball.
we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or plays.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
The give. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get
just dominated my defense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lowers those pads. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Buying some time as he moves left. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping him. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 31, Ole Miss 30.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Ripping through the defense. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he
these boys really ain't playing like shit.
You can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down.
Get him, bro.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air.
Wow, bro.
He rifles one deep to the left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you...
Turning it on!
7-3 ball.
At the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need...
Unleashes one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection.
Nobody hit the ball.
Looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's White. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
We get to the quarterback once.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Bringing the heat.
Thank you, man.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Defense not showing press coverage. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
Oh.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Now the play fake.
God,
Nowhere close on that one as
why can I not have 2 seconds to throw the ball?
Now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
This will
be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, the break.
The Ole Miss
10 yards
offense
away.
ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, baby.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. You try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the player.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways. They love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary. And you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal.
Big man.
Looking for chunk play opportunities.
No, he'll never do.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
At this point in the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Unloads it left. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he'll race it to the house.
What a bad lead.
Nittany Lions. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much as the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Defense, y'all played like shit, but y'all pitched the second half shutout. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Now improvising. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country. He's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
On 3rd down, looking to throw it beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Oh my God.
He
ran into him and still got him. Hold that nigga.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it. And White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting...
Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in, and that miracle is no longer coming now.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw at Simmons. He'll pull it down and run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Rebels are at the line.
Take that quarterback out before he get hurt.
3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got him down.
For the life of me, don't know why you're behind him. Why are you behind them?
33-yard line.
Supposed to be stride for stride with the nigga.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him
Who the fuck is this quarterback? Brett
Way
Favre?
too much time to
Dude,
survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game.
You fucking suck at kicking, man.
Miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one.
What is that?
Nightmare is alive.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like,
50 feet in the air.
His second big game-changing play in this football game.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll